Hey Cryptoniums, and today I'm going to shill the shit out of some crypto projects, so something you like the most. But don't worry, this is not the result of one-day research. This is the result of centuries, of generations of really deep crypto research. But you know, the one thing we need to establish at the very start, I'm not the financial advisor. And this video should not be treated as any sort of advice because I am biased. What I share here is what I like, what I believe, what I think could be successful. But despite this brain having the quantum ultra capabilities, it still makes mistakes because the life is fully unpredictable and crypto is very risky and volatile. So you see, I'm talking not about the small projects that are 500k market cap and are like pump and dumps. I'm researching for the projects that have deep backing, that have really good teams, that have experience in the space, and these projects I aim to be movers, such as maybe Avalanche, maybe Solana. I know this is crazy words, but these projects I believe could be such big projects. If not Avalanche, maybe something close to Secret Network, but really playing the crucial role of the ecosystem of blockchains. And as I said, I'm biased, so there's different things. So project number one, and I was mentioning this project before, and this project is Agorik. Also, before we start, like, you know, I'm not associated with any of this project, okay? And none of this project have the token public at this moment, so you cannot buy it. But it's worth to keep the eye on, because if they will release in the right time, they might be really good movers. And we will reflect on that as we go into the future, and we will look if I made a mistake, if I overjudged something or not. So the first one is Agorik, and I spoke about Agorik before, and the team of Agorik. The team of Agorik, we start with this. We want to see if the team is really great. So we can go to about, and you can check every single person. You can find the information of every. So the deep is the team. A lot of members, a lot of very experienced people in the crypto. And as this is not really deep dive into the project, simply what is Agorik is the smart contract platform that will allow developers to deploy DeFi projects, and not only DeFi, I guess, in the JavaScript. JavaScript is the language that is most commonly used by developers, so it could attract these developers into the blockchain via Agorik. So this is why I'm bullish. The team, the JavaScript, smart contract platform, so platform where you can deploy the contracts, could be Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and others. It's not public yet, but looking at the Kepler, there is already spot for the native token BLD. There will be two tokens. There will be the native token BLD, which you can stake, because this is proof of stake blockchain, as I believe it uses Tendermint consensus algorithm. So it's built using Cosmos SDK. Correct me if I'm wrong with the Tendermint consensus algorithm, but it does. So we will have proof of stake BLD token, and now it's being distributed to early investors, as I believe early investors include Electric Coin Company, which is company behind the Zcash. So they are testing this before it goes public. So we would see, like, you see deployment is very slow. They deploy to the early investors. So we could say this is the kind of centralization they want to make sure if it works before going to the common hands like me and you. And I hope I will be owning this. I'm not sure about the airdrops. I would be hoping that they do Atom airdrop. I think they might do to Zcash. I'm not sure about Atom. So this is not 100%. And looking at the roadmap, of course, I always look at the roadmap from the distance, because sometimes they look good, but it doesn't really mean anything. So right now they released the mainnet phase 0, which is the soft launch, and it goes to the investors, etc. But I believe in Q1 there might be available this permissionless contracts. So finally we will have the smart contracts, and probably as it goes Q1 or Q2 they will have the token. So BLD token will be the major token. And they also will have the, I believe, algorithmic stablecoin, which you can compare probably to USD by the Terra. They believe that actually every ecosystem could have their own stablecoin, and that is actually useful. So including the team, the JavaScripts, the backers, the close relation to Cosmos ecosystem, which I personally really like, the fact that this project is followed by so many established people in the crypto, and we can verify this by going to Agorik. You see, and it does have the following through like a lot of Cosmos people, but including even Tyler Winklevoss. I'm not like fan of them, but these people, Zuko from Zcash, you see the guy from the Harmony. So this project is on the radar of many people who are considered being in the top of this industry. Then the backers, we have Polychain. This one, I don't know, Gumi Cryptos. And as I said, there is actually more investor, as I said, Electric Coin Company. Agorik recently get another funding. We can Google Agorik funding. Let's see if this is older one, but you can see in November 11 they did another round and they managed to raise 32 million. So we can make sure that this project will be well and running. Who was it led through? I want to see. Probably Polychain was leading this, but I recommend you actually this blog Crypto.com. You can see about the founder of Agorik. The founder is a former principal architect at Microsoft and leads Agorik with chief scientist Mark S. Miller, a Google research scientist who wrote a paper called Agorik Open Systems in 1988. So like Agorik is really something I'm super bullish. Like read the articles, do the deeper research that I'm presenting to you. And what's the funding? Is backed by Polychain and Naval Ravikant, you know, the Naval and the famous investor, aka wannabe philosopher. Placeholder, Spartan Group, Compound VC, Figment, and others. So total funding of 38 million. Pretty good. And we'll see what will be the price, whether they will release in the bear market, which would be probably better for us, because let's say it could be as big as Solana, I believe. I'm not invested in Solana. You see, Solana did 100x since 600 million market cap, which was already big money. So we'll see what Agorik can do, you know, because I think they will be important player in the ecosystem, and I will do the video on Agorik. One more separately. So this is project number 1. The project number 2 I want to talk is Umi. Is Umi Finance or whatever, and I believe Umi is actually founded. So like it, it doesn't matter in which how I schedule this. It's not that the project that I speak as the number 2 is my more favorite than the project I will speak at the number 5. It doesn't really matter. So Umi was founded by one of the core developers of Cosmos, I believe. Really, I didn't research that. Oh, actually, Reddit did follow this project. I didn't know that. So followed by many people from the Cosmos ecosystem, as you can see, and not only, even more, also the guy from Harmony One. So that's quite encouraging. Crosschain, the DeFi hub for staking, rates, and interoperability, because everything that is built in the Cosmos ecosystem, it bets on interoperability. And I do believe that interoperability will be really huge here. So I know much less about UMI than Agorik. I didn't research, but this is the centralized infrastructure for cross-chain interactions between the networks. UMI connects users to create lending and borrowing positions, so DeFi, move capital across chain, discover new yield opportunities, and explore DeFi application intersecting whatever network in seamless and trustless manner. So like sometimes reading about this for simple people like us is not that easy. So we can actually, sometimes when we don't understand, because we kind of want to make money, right? So let's see if I can see development team. Let's jump to the backing. So the funding was provided again by Polychain Capital. Is it the biggest? One of the biggest, I believe. We have Coinbase Ventures. So the VC fund that is of course connected to the Coinbase app, which is public company. Not Coinbase Ventures. This is not public company, but it's connected. Alameda Research. Tendermint, which is Tendermint, one company in the Cosmos ecosystem. Let's see if UMI had funding. I think it only had one round, so I expect less, for example, than Agorik. So in the first round, just at the launch, they raised 6.3 million. You can see in Medium. I believe there will be more rounds, and I actually expect that it will not come public as quickly as some of other these projects. I think it's still a long time till the UME become public. We will see, because it's built on Cosmos, so we'll see if there will be any airdrops. I will be researching for this, if there will be any airdrops or not. Let's have a look. The goals, cross-chain support, so capital efficiency. What is this? Yeah, this money legacy meets proof of stake. I would like to research this a little bit more. We saw backers, but I would like to see the team. So you see, I'm not that prepared, but like how much of the team is. We'll see if Ume has LinkedIn. Right, actually, it's quite sizable. So you can research, but by knowing how much supported it is from the Cosmos people, from the VC funds, I think Ume can be really big player in the DeFi. And sticking to the DeFi, I want to talk about sommelier finance, which is really maybe most difficult for me to understand. But the reason why I got interested in sommelier finance, and they probably will have a drop, and I might get some tokens. So it's not necessarily I will be investing, I might be adding, but I believe I might receive some of the sommelier tokens, the future tokens. The reason why I got interested in sommelier, because I'm into Cosmos, and there is two developers from the Cosmos. One is Jack Zampolin, and the other is Zaki Manyan. So basically, if someone would get this, I would love to talk with Jack Zampolin. Actually, we had the interview scheduled. He couldn't make it, but I'd love to talk to him, and I'd love to talk about Cosmos, and of course learn more about sommelier. So let's start with the point. So the founders, Jack Zampolin, core developer at Cosmos, and also the other developer, very established, Zaki Manyan, which is even advisor, I believe, in Zcash and many other projects. Really, two leading people in not only Cosmos ecosystem but in the crypto movement. That both co-founders, and they founded Sommelier. So great co-founders. Also, very bullish, Sommelier recently secured really good funding as well. So all of these projects are well funded. So end of October, we could learn that Sommelier rose 23 million Series A funding. So this is pretty good. And let's try to find who was it. Also led by Polychain. Polychain! Is there anywhere that doesn't have Polychain? But yeah, that's really bullish. I'm really worried how rich will be people associated with Polychain. And other Alameda Ventures also. Some other ventures like Zola Ventures, Byzantine Ventures, don't know. Tendermint, of course, I know. And some more. But this is pretty deep funding. I didn't expect that they will be doing such funding. I was maybe thinking, oh, maybe they will do just the airdrop, but they do funding, and I guess it's the bullish. I want to read this part. Let's learn from here. Sommelier is revolutionizing traditional portfolio management by empowering liquidity providers. Liquidity provider is the guy that puts their own assets from two different coins, so people can trade using this liquidity with decentralized execution automations. Like, don't know what it means. That said, the founder of Polychain Capital, Zaki, and Sommelier WordPress team is because, as I said, Zaki Manyan is really WordPress crypto team, is bringing the right product to the market at exactly the right time, as more and more individuals and institutions make DeFi part of their investing strategies, and we are proud to play a role in the growth for this important founding round. I learned recently that Sommelier might do the airdrop to, I think it's confirmed, to Osmosis liquidity providers, which I do, depending on when will be the shot, how is it called? Snapshot, when they did snapshot. I believe I do receive that, Sommelier has experienced exponential growth as LPs have caught on this value proportion in the first 6 months since the launch of pairing Uniswap V3 liquidity manager. Sommelier has helped LPs place over 10 million in liquidity in Uniswap V3. So it's actually betting on Uniswap. It's built on Cosmos, but it actually will be part of the Ethereum as well. So why Sommelier? It uses Tendermint consensus algorithm. Ethereum transactions are managed by the most functional bridge, optimized by extended Ethereum features for users. Secure, which is very important for all of us. Transactions are managed by the Sommelier validator set. With the centralized government, Sommelier cannot steal user funds, and it's all automated. Signature management for Ethereum transactions enable automated DeFi trading for increased liquidity, momentum, and yield capture. I wanted to find this is last important thing, okay? About Sommelier is the bet that Ethereum will be a dominant player in the global economy. Sommelier consists of the Cosmos Stargate SDK, so it's built using this open source Cosmos SDK. It's Tendermint-based consensus algorithm layer and a decentralized bidirectional Ethereum bridge managed by the global networks of validators. LPs will be able to use Sommelier to author and execute complex and automated financial transactions as portfolio rebalancing, limit orders, batch orders, as well as host of other features that traders have come to expect from CeFi, but they are not currently available on DeFi. I'm going to speed up because my battery is dying and I don't want to fuck up this video. So quickly, Axelar Network. Also betting on cross-chain. I didn't research too deeply of this, so I will not be bullshitting this. Read it for yourself, okay? Axelar Network, we know it's empowering the builders, decentralized application builders, and blockchain ecosystem, cross-chain communication. So probably IBC will be part of the Cosmos ecosystem. Let's see the team. You have white paper. I'm not sharing the white paper. Is really something that says is great, but for sure check the team. Big team, deep team. You have white papers, roadmap, and backers. And I actually got interested via backers, and I think first time Axelar was told to me by Reda, friend who is also a friend of this channel. Hope to bring him. So this is absolutely mind-blowing. You know, like Polychain Capital, Coinbase Ventures, Binance, and many, many others. You know, I would love to go through more what is this and go through white paper, but seriously, I want to make sure that I put everything I want in this video. Go read by yourself, you can do it. Noma Network. I learned about this project from friend Reda again, and it's project built using Cosmos SDK. So this is the privacy. We're moving now to the privacy. A sovereign proof-of-stake blockchain protocol that enables private asset-agnostic cash and private bartering among any number of parts. Not sure if this will be smart contract platform, I wish I would say, but maybe something similar to Secret Network, maybe something slightly different, but I believe as we move on with the blockchain, the privacy will be more and more important, and I think privacy blockchains will get more attention as we dive into the future. Another very bullish thing recently, Noma news, I believe a few days ago, we got the news that another round of funding, Noma raised 26 million. So all of this blockchain actually collecting a lot of, a lot of money. And total valuation of Noma right now at 260 million, which could be much bigger. We will see once the token will be public, etc. what will be the value, but don't jump into something that appears to be overvalued. So I would like to pay attention to this. So again, Polychain was leading this round. The Noma protocol is layer 1 or base blockchain that helps traders securely move and convert assets without needing a base currency. For example, if someone wanted to pay a friend in Bitcoin, but the friend wanted to receive Ether, the Noma protocol would automate the exchange at the best market rate. Noma launched its first test network or testnet earlier this month, the first milestone in its public testnet roadmap. The next couple of months are very much going to focus on testnet and releasing the testnet to successive fashion, with more and more features added to them so that the general public can start playing with them. So we can be sure that there is at least few months more. I don't know if Noma will make it to this bull market, but it would be much better for us if that would be bear market, because these projects are to watch in the bear market really. They have funding to survive for the next years, and this is what I want to pay attention. And the last one, this is like really the biggest shout out to Reda probably, because I never heard of this project before. This is something that was brought to my attention by Reda. I want to learn for sure more about this. They have massive funding and even bigger backing, Binance, Coinbase, Fenbushi, CoinFund, and many others, and I think the funding was, let me find, it was recently over 30 million, I believe, 22 million. So they collected $22 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. For sure, read more. What is this? You can read light paper. And it's a multi-coin relayer protocol. And BICO will be probably the token. How BICO fits in, various networks, and how you can contribute. So they had already the private token sale on CoinList. The date already expired, so you can see you cannot have it. But I believe soon this token will be the soonest of them all start trading. So I for sure will be looking at the price. I'm not liquid at this moment, but maybe in December I will have some more liquidity to actually do this. But I'm just fascinated and interested what it's going to do. Here, very basic information that you can find about Biconomy. I'm not reading this because I'm scared every second this can actually crash. But seriously, I got interested in Biconomy. I saw it at Red. I saw backers, huge backers, and that's a lot. Really deep team, I believe, started in Singapore, which is known for like really being big in blockchain. There is many great companies in Singapore. I'm not gonna read this to you. Please read yourself, but put attention, as I said. Great backing. So I will finish this now. I wish I would pass some information, but recorded 25 minutes, and if it's gonna crash, I'm gonna lose all video. 5 projects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects that I'm looking at because they can be very big part of the future blockchain ecosystems. Till the next time.